What's up guys, Zane here and welcome back to How to Make Gil with Goldsmith. Now, in my last video for Goldsmith, I forgot to mention two other good sellers. Whetstones and jewels. For some reason, I didn't remember to put this in the last video, but if I did put it, I would actually make the video a little bit too long and then most people wouldn't watch the whole thing. So that's why I'm following up with part 2 for Goldsmith. Now, the whetstones are actually used to make the jewels. And what you want to pretty much focus on are the Aqua Wet Stones, the Basilisk Wet Stones, and the Cloud Mica Wet Stones. Siltstones are used for like the silver stuff, and they are pretty expensive. But the sale history, unfortunately, is a little bit lacking. So, for me, I would probably like just skip these and just go for the more higher ups. So the Aqua Whetstones are actually Grand Company seals. That's how you get them, and also in the level 50 dungeons. So they're more expensive because of the where you get them. As you can see, they sold quite consistently all day yesterday and a little bit of this morning. The Basilisk Whetstones are actually used for end game jewels for Realm Reborn, and also some starter jewels for Goldsmith and Heavensward. As you can see, they're quite expensive, and you can see they sold all day yesterday. Not so much today because today's just started. I'm recording as we're in the morning, so they sold quite a lot all yesterday, consistently. So these are definitely one of the ones you want to focus on. And then you have the Cloud Mica Whetstones. These whetstones are used for the later jewels in Heavensward. And as you can see, they haven't really sold too well over the past 2 days, but that's on my server. Hopefully yours, it's a lot better than on mine. Alright, so now that we covered whetstones, we're going to go over jewels. Now jewels are a little bit different because they're not all sought after. Whetstones. Now, for Realm Reborn, you pretty much the beginner lesser stones for silver or silver stuff aren't really sought after. But the ones that you want to go for are the end game ones. You have rubies, which as you can see they're very expensive. These are for some of the end game Heavensward. As you see, they're sold consistently past 2 days. You have the diamonds, which are used for the 4-star stuff in Heavensward. As you see, even though they're all over the place, they're pretty expensive, and they sold decently in the past couple of days. But I would use them in making the gear more than selling them alone. Next, we had the lowlight. Again, they're pretty expensive. And they're also used for the end game and 4-star gear. Not really consistent, but again, use them to make the gear instead of selling the jewels themselves. But if you are patient, go ahead and sell the rubies, go ahead and sell the lowlights, and the sapphires are way more expensive than the other ones. As you can see here. And they sold the same way as the other ones. So same tactic. Use them for for crafting, not for really selling. But again, if you're patient, go right ahead. Then you have the agate or whatever how you pronounce it. They're decently priced. These are for the very first jewel accessories you'll be making. For those people who just jump right into Heaven's Ward without really worrying about gear. These are the jewels you'll be using. These have been sold decently over the past 2 days, which is very good. They're very expensive. Star Ruby and Star Sapphire are used in the hard silver accessories. Again, they're pretty fairly high priced, except for some bad undercutting here. They sold semi decently. Star Sapphires have been a little bit more betterly priced, and they sold a little bit more significantly than the Rubies. Next, we have the Opal for the next mid to late tier gear for Heaven's Ward, and these are definitely more expensive than the last 2 jewels, and they sold consistently for the past 2 days, which is good. Really good sellers. I would stay away from the level 60 jewels because these ones are really low priced and they don't sell very well. For these ones, I think there's like a very few accessories they're used for, and they're not really too good sellers since they don't sell it consistently. So I probably would stay away from those. These ones right here, the Carnelian, that's how you pronounce it, are really expensive because they are used in the 4-star accessories for Goldsmith. Their sales aren't really consistent, but again, use them for the accessories more than selling them if the sale history is a little bit slow. And then you got the Celestine, which is the very sought after jewels, because these are to make the Iron Works accessories. So they are extremely expensive, and they sell consistently all day. And these are the ones you need the Aqua Wet Stones to make. That's why those are so expensive. And I believe that would be it for the jewels. Yep, that's pretty much it for the jewels and whetstones of Final Fantasy XIV. So guys, I hope you enjoy my follow-up video for Goldsmith. I will also be doing Alchemist later today, as I wanted to get the Goldsmith video out as fast as possible. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy XIV videos. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. And I will see you guys in the alchemy video. So until then, guys, may you all walk in the light of Lord Bahamut. Take care, guys.